A new poll from Ipsos and the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board finds that Torontonians are giving the city a failing grade on how the housing affordability issue is being tackled. Here's how some of the numbers break down. 23% of those polled would give the city a D for City Council's action on affordable housing. 31% would give leaders an F. So for a look at what's taking shape here, Jason Mercer joins us. He's the Chief Market Analyst at Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. Jason, always good to chat. These poll numbers really are damning when it comes to how the city is handling the housing situation. We're in the middle of a mayoral by-election right now. Is there hope, according to this poll at all, that any of these candidates are going to deal with this issue and tackle it once they take over as the top job in the city?
Well, I think it's important that you mentioned in the debates coming up over the next couple of days. I mean, housing is going to be front and center, and you know, based on the results of this poll, it needs to be right at the top of the list, because whether you're talking about the rental market in the city of Toronto, or whether you're talking about the ownership housing market, you know, conditions are so tight because we've seen such a lack of inventory coming online over the last decade, that as population continues to grow, we're just seeing more and more competition for available housing. And that's seen, you know, upward pressure on home prices and upward pressure on rents. And obviously that's butting up against much higher borrowing costs right now compared to where we were last year.
And Jason, even with the city recently, approving an ability to put multiplexes in pretty much any neighborhood across Toronto, it's not that anything can be built right away here. There's also red tape and situations. So, you know, are people talking about that? Did that come up at all? The fact that there are sort of barriers to building housing faster or as fast as it would like to come up?
Yeah, I think first off, credit where credit's due. If we were having this conversation 5 years ago, you know, we wouldn't have the benefit of talking about, you know, new housing policies, both at the municipal level, like the City of Toronto allowing, you know, a broad array of housing as a right across the city, and also at the provincial level. So the next step is to get shovels in the ground. And you're right. That's one of the major impediments, is that, you know, you may have a good idea for a housing development, even, you know, a unique field development in some neighborhood in the city of Toronto, but you still need to get that approved. And that'll be one of the impediments that we need to deal with moving forward. And I think, you know, all of the candidates vying for the mayoral need to address that.
Okay, we're going to have to leave it there. That is Jason Mercer, the Chief Market Analyst at the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. Jason, thanks for the time this morning. Appreciate this.
Thanks very much.